There was a time when tiredness came from physical effort. Today, many people feel exhausted without having moved much at all. No heavy lifting, no long travel, no visible strain, yet the mind feels depleted. This is not burnout in the old sense. This is cognitive fatigue, and it has quietly become the new normal. For most of human history, fatigue had a clear cause. The body worked hard. Energy was spent. Rest restored balance. But something has changed. Today, exhaustion often appears without a clear physical reason. People wake up tired. Concentration fades quickly. Decision-making feels heavier than it should. The body is still, the mind is not. Understanding cognitive fatigue. Cognitive fatigue is not emotional weakness. It is not lack of discipline. It is not poor time management. It is the result of continuous mental processing without recovery. The brain was designed to think deeply, not constantly. Yet modern life demands continuous attention, rapid switching, constant interpretation, ongoing micro-decisions. AI and screens did not create this fatigue alone. They amplified it. How? Screens changed the nature of thinking. Screens are not passive. Every screen interaction requires the brain to interpret visual signals, filter relevance, make micro choices, regulate attention. This happens hundreds, sometimes thousands of times a day. Each interaction feels small, but together they create sustained cognitive load. The mind never fully disengages. AI's role in accelerating mental load. Artificial intelligence was designed to assist thinking. In practice, it often increases thinking demands. Why? Because AI accelerates information flow, expands choices, increases expectations of responsiveness, compresses decision timelines. Instead of fewer decisions, people face more decisions, faster. This creates a subtle but constant mental pressure. Not urgent enough to alarm the nervous system, but persistent enough to exhaust it. Why cognitive fatigue feels different from burnout. Traditional burnout comes with clear signals. Emotional exhaustion, loss of motivation, physical depletion. Cognitive fatigue is quieter. People remain functional. They continue working. They meet expectations. But clarity diminishes. Symptoms include difficulty focusing deeply, mental fog, reduced creativity, slower judgment, increased irritability. The mind feels full but unproductive. The invisible tax of constant context switching. One of the biggest drivers of cognitive fatigue is context switching. Every time attention moves, from email to message, from document to alert, from AI output to decision, the brain pays a switching cost. These costs accumulate. The mind spends more energy reorienting than actually thinking. AI tools, when layered without intention, multiply this effect. Why the brain never fully recovers anymore. Recovery requires disengagement. But modern systems blur boundaries. Notifications follow everywhere. Information is always available. Decisions never feel finished. Even during rest, the mind remains semi-alert. This prevents full neurological recovery. Rest becomes shallow. Sleep becomes less restorative. Fatigue becomes chronic. Cognitive fatigue is a systemic issue. It is tempting to treat cognitive fatigue as a personal problem. Work harder on focus. Improve discipline. Optimize productivity. But this misunderstands the nature of the issue. Cognitive fatigue is not an individual failure. It is a design outcome. When systems demand continuous attention, the human brain adapts by staying alert. At a cost. Why AI makes thinking feel heavier, not lighter? AI often removes effort, but not responsibility. People still interpret outputs, validate suggestions, make final decisions, carry consequences. This creates a paradox. Less effort, more responsibility. The brain remains engaged at a high level for longer periods. This sustained engagement is mentally draining. The psychological effect of never finishing. In earlier work environments, tasks had closure. Work ended. Decisions paused. Days had boundaries. Today, work is continuous. AI systems refresh. Dashboards update. Messages remain unanswered. The brain struggles without completion signals. Without closure, mental tension persists. Why attention has become the most strained resource? Cognitive fatigue is ultimately an attention problem. Attention is finite, yet it is consumed relentlessly. AI competes for attention. Screens fragment it. Systems monetize it. The result is attention depletion. When attention weakens, everything feels harder. The long-term cost of ignoring cognitive fatigue. Unchecked cognitive fatigue leads to declining judgment quality, increased errors, emotional flattening, reduced strategic thinking, lower satisfaction despite achievement. People stay busy, but thinking quality erodes. This is dangerous in complex environments. Why 2026 marks a critical moment. By 2026, AI and screens will be unavoidable. The question will no longer be, should we use them? It will be, how do we use them without exhausting human cognition? Those who answer this well will thrive. Those who don't will experience widespread mental depletion. The future belongs to cognitively sustainable systems. Future-ready systems will reduce unnecessary decisions, protect deep focus, create clear boundaries, allow mental recovery. The goal will not be speed alone. It will be clarity over time. Redefining productivity in the intelligent age. Productivity will shift from more output to better thinking, from constant availability to intentional engagement, from mental endurance to cognitive sustainability. Those who protect their mental clarity will gain a decisive advantage. Cognitive fatigue is not a personal weakness. It is a signal that the human mind is being asked to operate continuously without pause in environments that never truly rest. The future will not belong to those who think the most. It will belong to those who know when not to think. If this perspective resonates, it's because many people are quietly feeling the same strain. Subscribe to Future Ready Life for calm, future-focused insights on clarity, technology, and sustainable performance. The future rewards clear minds, not exhausted ones.